The Nintendo Switch has been a breakout hit of 2020, with many people choosing to idle away their quarantine in the peaceful island paradise of Animal Crossing: New Horizons. Unfortunately, we've also seen a lot of shortages of the console and its official accessories. That's not great if you're tired of using the Joy-Cons to play, or if they've started to experience the dreaded drift phenomenon, when the thumbsticks keep sending your character everywhere except where you want them to go. In that case, it's time to look for third-party alternatives from companies like PowerA. The company makes a lot of great gamepads that emulate the look and feel of Xbox-style controllers. But when I tested a few out, I found they never quite nailed it, with some buttons placed just beyond the reach of my small hands. Enter the Nano. It's a pro-style controller for those of us whose hands aren't quite so large. PowerA's Nano gamepad looks a lot like Nintendo's Switch Pro controller. It comes in matte black and has the same configuration of buttons in the same arrangement, with one notable difference. On the underside of the controller are two buttons marked AGR and AGL, which can be programmed for anything you want. They can save you a lot of time in games where reaction speed is critical, since your middle fingers would naturally be resting on them, instead of having to move your thumb. Like the Pro controller, the Nano uses a USB-C port for charging, unlike PowerA's other gamepads which use AA batteries. The whole package is like a little kid imitating their older sibling. And this thing is little. It's about 2/3 the size of the Pro controller, but the buttons, D-pad, and thumbsticks are all thankfully the same dimensions. No tiny buttons to mash. Everything is a lot closer together though, the better for smaller hands to reach. One recurring issue I have with the Pro controller and every single other PowerA pad is that getting my thumb to the plus and minus buttons requires just a bit of stretching. Not with the Nano. Everything is literally right under the sweep of my thumb. It feels great, and its small size makes it great for children or for slipping into a travel bag alongside your Switch Lite. But in practice, it's not exactly tournament ready. The one thing the Nano did not inherit from Nintendo's Pro controller is a rock-solid Bluetooth connection. The gamepad syncs to your system just fine from the controller menu on your Switch's home screen. And most of the time, it was pretty responsive in my test, letting me browse through menus quickly or have my character dash about on the screen. But then it would just stop sending any signal to the system. I'd mash the A button or twirl the left thumbstick and nothing would happen. It wasn't a full disconnection, as neither the system nor the controller registered the interruptions. Commands simply would not get through. It turns out that the Nano is susceptible to electrical interference. If your Switch sits behind your TV the way mine does, the controller may occasionally cut out. I had to pull the console out slightly to keep things steady. But it wasn't quite a silver bullet, as I noticed the controller sometimes acted up if I had my laptop open next to me, or even if I lay on my side and folded my legs. It was weird, annoying, and difficult to truly relax with the Nano since, yes, sometimes I contort myself into odd positions while playing my Switch and also using my controller. But not everyone is a dual-screen wielding contortionist like me. And, while even the slight chance of a disconnect means the Nano is definitely not tournament ready, Smash Bros. Pros aren't the intended audience for it anyway. For kids sitting on the floor of a spacious den or adults who sit like normal human beings on their couch, the PowerA Nano should do the job just fine. For more videos about the Nintendo Switch, as well as news about the other big consoles this year, namely the PS5 and the Xbox Series X, you should subscribe to our YouTube channel, and as always, stay tuned to Engadget.com.